Hello, everyone. Welcome to the tCD Digital Chats episode 3. Joining me today is my friend Rimjhim Garg, all the way from India. Hi, Rimjhim.
You. Hi, Abhilasha.
So, Rimjhim is a self taught artist and a former software engineer. She is the founder of ArtDelight Group that she started in 2016 and has conducted more than 300 workshops and connected more than 5,000 people with that. Wow.
Thank you.
So, how are you doing today?
Great, great. It's hot in India right now, but yeah,
Mhm.
great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yeah, it's summer is almost towards the end in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Rimjim, thank you so much for taking time to join me today.
It's an
It's
honor to be on
really
your
yeah,
show.
honor's mine completely. So tell me something about yourself and Art Delight that I haven't covered. Like, how did you get to found this company?
So Abhilasha, to be honest, I never thought that I'll take art as a career because when you already know that I was an engineer and I worked
Mm-hmm.
in IT sector for more than 5.5 years. But then because of this entire pressure, pressure from like morning 9 to 6, work, and it's not till 6 o'clock. It's like till 10, 11. There was
10.
no
Yeah.
time limit. So at that time I was like, okay, I have to do something else to de-stress myself, and
Mm-hmm.
I have to calm down. I have to give myself some me time. So that's how I started painting again. I was
Okay.
into arts, since my childhood. It's like I
Yeah.
have been into arts, but once you get into IT, and you start doing professional job, you hardly get time, to pursue what you were doing earlier. So during those days I started painting again, and that was the time I was like, okay, this is something what I love actually, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to do something in this field only, no matter what I'm doing right now, but this is
Right.
something where I want to see after 5 years. So yes, so finally in 2016, I started ArtDelight, and the concept was very simple. It was like, just like me, a lot of people are out there. Those who want to do something different on weekends, those who want to socialize, and those
Right.
who want to try something out apart from their daily routine. So
Mm-hmm.
that's where ArtDelight comes into picture. So it's like for all those people, those who haven't touched their brush since childhood,
Mm-hmm.
and those who don't even know how to paint, you come together, talk, meet new people, and of course,
Right.
paint at the same time. So
Right.
that's
That's
how
something
Light.
really fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started like I got reintroduced to painting like after a long time. I also started acrylics back in 2016 when I was in Florida. But then
Oh,
I
wow.
started when like first time I went out there to an art painting night. I was like,
Oh, that's
this is
amazing.
fun. I have also been doing like art since when I was a kid, basically, and then I stopped it for a long time. And it
Abhilasha,
was
that's
like,
what
yeah,
happens actually.
yeah,
When we get into this life, this professional life, we forget what we actually love, like what we used to paint, and we hardly paint actually after we get
right,
used to this kind of life.
right. We are like so far away from colors.
Yes,
We
yes,
are just too much into like, yeah, this is work, this is not
correct.
fun. So yeah, that has to be like, yeah, there has to be a way to de-stress from that.
Correct,
That's
correct. So
that's
yeah,
really good
for
initiative.
me
Yeah.
also it was like that only. Like painting acted as a meditation to me, and
Hmm.
I was so relaxed. I was like, okay, this is very much a de-stressing technique. You can just
Hmm.
sit for 2 hours. You just paint, and at the end of the 2 hours, you feel like, okay, I have achieved something. This is what I've painted. This is my
Right.
masterpiece. So that feeling was amazing, and that's the motto of Artelight.
Nice, nice. I'm really glad that like something that inspired you, you have also converted into something of a giving back to the society. So that's really good. Like, yeah. Really
Yeah.
appreciate that. So how are things during this pandemic now? Like since March, I'm sure you would also not have been able to meet people one on one and give workshops. So how are you conducting your workshops now?
Yeah, that is actually true. So during this entire time, like after March, first, so basically we used to do physical workshops, like wherein
Mhm.
we used to go to a cafe or a pub, and we used to conduct workshop. But now
Right.
everything has to be online because we can't go out, and people are also, even there if there is no lockdown, but still there is a risk, high risk. So now everything we are doing it online. Whatever workshops we were conducting in a closed area, now it
Mhm.
is through internet. And um, best part is I'm able to connect not only from people from Bangalore, but all across the world actually. So yeah, so
Yeah,
everything is going
that's the
on.
fun part of
Yeah,
going
yeah,
online.
yeah.
Okay. So, like, are there any challenges that you're seeing right now in this digital experience?
I would say a lot. So the because see, not everyone is very comfortable with technology, first of all, and not everyone is habitual of this kind of sessions, these kind of sessions. Because the thing is, see, when you are physically present over there, you don't have to worry about anything. You just you come, sit, relax, and paint. But now
Right,
when you're doing a session online, you have to continuously listen. You have
right,
to you have to see that your internet is proper, and there is no disturbance, there should not be any connection issues or anything, and you have all the materials as well. So that is
right.
one big
Mhm.
challenge which I think that it is which I'm facing right now, that you know explaining someone physically, like if someone is one on one, or like if I'm there, I can teach them like, okay, you can do it like this. But when I'm doing it online, of course it is difficult. I can just tell you, but at the end you have to do it. I
You have
can't
to
come
do
there
it.
and show,
Yeah,
right? So that is one challenge which I feel that you know it is very difficult. And also technology, because a lot of people, they are not familiar with how to try on different digital platforms which are there.
right.
Like most of them are aware of only Zoom or Google Meet, but there are a lot of
Mhm.
different platforms which are providing live streaming. So they are not very
Mhm.
familiar with that. So I don't use Zoom and Google Meet much. I use TownScript.
Okay,
I do live streaming on TownScript. So a lot of people are not familiar with that. So I have to tell them, okay, you have to do this, this, this. So yes, that is one another challenge
interesting.
I feel.
Yeah. So, pandemic has really brought in some interesting digital platforms also to the surface. So,
Yeah,
it's really a
I
boom
think
for
yes.
yeah, it's really a
Yeah,
boom for
because
that sort of industry for
right,
sure.
right. Actually, I think it's a good opportunity for a lot of companies that they have a, because right now everything is online, and you have
Mhm.
a good chance that you can build something which can provide live streaming. And at least apart from Zoom and Google Meet, people will have a lot of options to try.
Right.
It's just not Google Meet and Zoom. So it's an
Exactly.
opportunity for digital companies
Platform for
also.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. And like, how have you felt with respect to gaining the audience? And you mentioned one thing, like now you have access to a global audience.
Yes.
So that's really a good plus point. And
Yeah.
now, basically, yeah. What are your thoughts about that? Curious.
I think it's one of the most positive point, I will say, when it comes to these online sessions. So this is
Hmm.
one thing which took me to a global platform. Because earlier I used to do it only on one place. Like either I can
Hmm.
be in Bangalore, or in Delhi, or we have conducted in Dubai also. But you can be only at one place, right? So you can
Right.
connect with the audience of that place. But now during this situation, online sessions, I'm able to connect globally. So now people from
Right.
Dubai, those who want to attend, d- and in fact people in India, like all across states, they are able to reach out to us and they can attend at the same time. So
Mhm.
reach has actually increased. and that is
Right.
very, it has given us a platform that we can reach out to more number of people, more number of countries, and people are
Yeah.
getting to know, okay, there is ArtDelight who is doing all these sessions, and these are the variety of sessions they are conducting.
Mhm.
So yes, I mean, I'm thankful that I'm I should not say this, but yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
thankful that during these online sessions I'm able to meet a lot of people virtually, of course, but all across the globe. Yes.
Nice, nice. That's really cool. And you mentioned one thing about like when we were even chatting on call, you mentioned about like someone from our hometown, Kanpur.
Yes.
Like you would
Yes.
never have expected to do a workshop over there in that town because you wouldn't have imagined like people would actually pay and come in for an art class. But
Correct.
people who are really genuinely interested are actually going online and paying for it and also taking that workshop.
Yeah.
So like people who are genuinely interested will be connected still.
Correct.
So
Absolutely correct. I mean, Abhilash, I never thought that, people from small towns, they will be interested in these online
right.
sessions. But during this pandemic situation, I found a lot of people who got engaged with our workshops, and they are from very small town, and
Interesting.
they are ready to. It's not like I never imagined that I can conduct a workshop in Kanpur or
Hmm.
over there, because nobody will pay for an art class specifically,
Right. Yeah.
right? That's It's not about
Like you
money.
wouldn't
It's
think
about,
that yeah, they
yeah,
would
it's about
come
just
in, spend their
uh,
time on
correct,
yeah, on a
correct.
art
So
class.
it's
Right.
like I never thought, but now when I get number of registrations, it's like, okay, I'm getting people are actually interested in arts,
Yeah.
and they actually want to attend. So a lot of small town people are also getting engaged with us. So that's the best part. I got a lot of registrations from Bihar, Patna, Rishikesh. I never thought I'll go there and conduct, but yes,
Right.
a lot of registrations are coming from that also. So I'm happy I'm able to connect with them actually.
Wow, I'm so glad.
Yes.
So glad. Nice. So, what are some of the things that you are like enjoying about this digital experience that you would actually want to continue after pandemic? Also, like, yeah, tell me about that.
So Abhilasha, I think I'm going to continue these online sessions even after pandemic.
Hmm. Okay.
That's what I have planned. That even the offline workshops will be. We are going to start with offline workshops once every this situation is under control, and everything is over. Obviously we are going to start with the offline sessions, but I'm going to continue these online sessions so that I can remain connected with the people, those who are not in Bangalore, those who are
Right. Right.
uh, you know in Dubai, or because I get a lot of people from Dubai, because that the only reason is I conducted recent workshop, my last workshop in Dubai, so I have a lot of audience from there also. So even they have asked me that even after the situation is over, still continue with
Let's
these online
continue.
workshops,
Okay.
because that
That's
that is
fun.
one way we can connect to each other, and they can learn also at the same time.
Mhm.
So I'm definitely going to conduct these online sessions even after the pandemic is over.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
fun. Basically, like, tell me something about how does the preparation goes for starting up a workshop for a
So
specific workshop session.
so Bhilasha, actually, to be honest, a lot of planning has to be done in when you start with the workshop. A lot of planning has to be done first, because you have to reach out to the right audience. So
Mhm.
a lot of preparation you have to do it from your end, like what kind of painting people will like,
Mhm.
what kind of different techniques you can teach people. And during this pandemic situation, I realized one thing, that you know um, I can experiment with different techniques, but I have to practice a lot how to teach online. you know, because it's very difficult if you are starting with a new technique. You can
Mhm.
teach someone when someone is present in front of you, but teaching the same thing online is a altogether different experience.
Right.
So Yes. So, and then you have to do marketing and everything. Like you have to
Right.
create the event, you have to post it on social media, all the social medias like Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere. So, for a workshop, you need at least 2 to 3 days to plan everything, to make it live,
Wow.
for marketing and everything. A lot of things go in that. Yeah.
So interesting. So for like digital classes, you would say like preparation
Yes.
has like taken up too much time for sure.
Yes, oh,
It requires
definitely.
more time,
Like,
much more time
yeah,
then.
yes, much more time because the thing is, reaching like for if you're doing it a online offline workshop, okay, you know that you have to reach out to this number of people. Like you have a specific area, you have a specific region that you have to reach out
Right.
to, and no matter what, how hard the technique is, you will be there to help them out, right?
Right.
Because if they get stuck somewhere, you will be there, you can teach them, you can help them out, and you can tell them that you have to do it like this. But
Mhm.
online it will be totally different. You have to
Yeah.
learn different methods to teach them, right?
Right.
So that they can get how to do it correctly. So that is one thing. Plus I feel a lot of people, they don't have materials with them.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is we provide kits also.
Okay.
So that is another preparation which we need to do it before the workshop, that if we are providing kit, it should reach them on time. So
Mhm.
so that once we start with the workshop, they have the material with them, they can do it along with us. So that is another
Nice.
preparation, that you have to send out the kits on time, delivery should be on time.
Right.
And that, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that's really cool. Like if you're segmenting it out also towards like you would prepare the kits and send them
Yes,
beforehand. So you'll have to plan so much for registrations also beforehand,
correct,
before like a
correct.
few days for shipping to actually get there.
So we are making the event live at least 2 or 3 weeks ahead, so that
Nice.
if anyone wants to join the workshop and if they want kit to be delivered on time, so they can book, they can pre-book actually 2 or 3 weeks before, so that we can dispatch the kit, and within 10 days or 7 to 8 days they can receive the kit on time.
Nice.
So that is why we are planning. So whatever the events are going to be next month, they are all on the platform already, so that you can book right now and we can dispatch the kits.
That's really fun. Nice.
Yeah.
I think that would bring us towards the end of our segue. And so, yeah, that brings us basically to the end of the session. Yeah, is there something else that you would want to add to share with the audience?
I just want to say one thing, that I think everyone should utilize this time, because you won't get this kind of time again. I hope you should not get also. But now, when you have time, take out some time for yourself. Try some new hobby, because you never know what actually your true love is. So,
Right.
just take out some time for yourself. It's not about only painting, but what I say to all my participants, those who come for the workshop also, it's just not painting. Give yourself time for anything you like actually, so that in your leisure time you can actually enjoy that, making
Hobbies.
something or doing something different from your daily routine.
Mhm.
So enjoy this time. It's not about only negativity, that because of corona we are not able to do this, that, but actually you have got a time where you can utilize it for yourself, like in yourself I would say, where you can just try out something new apart from your daily routine which is going through. So yes.
Oh, that's very inspiring. Yeah, be that kid again.
Yes. Yes.
Nice, nice. Okay, so thank you so much for taking the time today, and it was really fun chatting with you and having you
Thank you
over.
so much, Abhilasha. Thank you so much, and it's really an honor to be over here, because um, it's really good to talk to someone when someone is ready to talk about what you love and what actually can inspire others to do. So yes, thank you.
Nice. Yeah, pleasure is all mine. Okay, so I'll, yeah, see you soon. Hopefully back in India,
Yes.
and
Thank
in
you
the
so much.
conversation.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you very much for spending your time on this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and share. If you want to stay updated about digital journeys of more entrepreneurs and creators, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you.